of Affairs of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. We will hear from other members of the Executive Council as we were truly a council, and each of us had responsibilities towards the whole and towards the membership of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Greetings in Tenescalan to all members of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. For the last 5 to 6 years, I have been either the president or the vice president of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. In those 5-6 years, there has been much dismay amongst the members of the Federation. Each year we have had a convention comprised of locals 3, 8, 13, 17, 24, 27, 32, 14, 55, and 111. And yet, right after convention, we question who is the legitimate council, after in fact these locals have come together to elect a council. What our organization needs is strong locals. The locals are the blood of the organization. Every council member on the council comes from locals. If we have weak locals, we can't have a strong council. For the last several years, no local has been found to be fully functioning. So therefore, our concentration needs to be on the locals. The locals need more strength and stronger locals to occur. They will need visits from international organizer and his team, his or her team. They will also need to be able to interact with each other on the land grant. That would be something that would be a natural action. When ones do not have an office and are not functioning as the administrator of the land grant, then that has led and is leading to others stepping into our shoes and claiming to be the administrators of the land grant, even to the point of selling land. You cannot sell or buy land on a land grant. Neither can you take a land grant away. So these are other things that we need to be taking care of legally. We need to be able to take care of a legal team in Ethiopia, have a legal office in Ethiopia, as well as a legal functioning office headquarters in New York. Last year we were able to have a parliamentarian. We were able to pay for a parliamentarian who was an attorney who was actually, his credentials say that corporate law was his specialty. And he was willing to give us his services last year, and we pay his room and board. So last year we were able to pay his fees, and he donated his services. This year, due to financial constraints, we haven't been able to actually do that. Now, one of our members will be functioning as the parliamentarian when the delegate from his local arrives. So I have a few recommendations. I recommend that a legal team be set up separate from the council, but reporting to the council, that it is responsible for raising legal fees to take care of the legal issues of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. I also recommend that an agricultural program be set up, because we are not at the present time utilizing what we have. Most times when the Most High gives us, He gives us everything we need, and when you don't use what you have, He takes it away. Well, many of our members have land. They have to employ, which is in our Constitution, the members of the Federation, as well as financially give us funds to strengthen our organization and build an economic base to put in our own programs. We don't really need to get funds from anybody. We already have the funds. We just have to make it, utilize it. Now each day we come to convention is fine and good. And we meet and greet and we go through the process of having a convention, but we have met as a council and said that each day in the afternoon, instead of we standing around and doing our usual reasoning and patting each other on the back for what we know or don't know, let us take that time to actually plan a strategy so that when we leave Convention 2011, we have fundraising projects which will be introduced, other projects by other members of the council, that we have fundraising projects in motion, in a process, how we're going to do it, how we're going to get there, the budget that we will need, and that we actually begin to implement. All members, I pray, that are attending our convention this year here in St. Anne's is here to build and strengthen the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Federation rising, give thanks and praises for allowing me to be your president for July 2010 to July 2011. The rest of my council, of the Council of the Ethiopian World Federation, will make their reports to you at this time. Give thanks. We're going to have questions at the end.